Hi, baby. We're going out to do the calla lilies. I've started them already. Oh, nobody can see that I'm doing the moonwalk. It's probably hard to guess without a little boy's anus right in front of my face. You would have never known I was doing the moonwalk. But it's time to bring up the calla lilies. And the amazing thing is, this thing about the calla lilies, it wouldn't even be happening right now, except today is the time I've had it set in place. They got to come up this year because I was too lazy. I didn't do it last year. And we've got these things. I put them in the ground so that you can just pull them up in the winter time to get the cultivars. And look at this. This is a nice looking calla lily still. I would like to let it go further into its drooping, last of its energy gaining possibilities for its kids, you know, and itself when it comes back. But it snowed today right in front of me. I heard that, you know, God will smite non-believers with snow today. I saw something said about that, and it's just like, well. And as I was reading it and seeing how much it snowed up north in God's country, where they say, oh, that God's country, that's why phone calls to God are free, where it's more expensive other places. Well, this is God's country, you know. There are these little things that my grandma that I didn't like always had. Read this. And so we're bringing them up because last year I left them in the ground, and for no reason. If you look back at the videos, that's the only reason. I explain it, how they survived when I've experimented with it before. The only thing holding this beautiful calla lily up, no, it's on its own. It doesn't matter. It's time to come inside. It's frozen the last few nights or something. And I don't want to risk losing them again after having been raising this same species for probably 4 years now. And this last year was considerably a miracle to me that they came back, because I came to love them. You know, you got to be able to see how shit works. Look, what's your dad say about the morning glory?
It's a weed.
It's a weed. She tried to get them grown so long, and then when I came in, we talk about this, everything grows here. And they went wild and proved themselves to be the weed that they are. Okay. I'm meaning to make a crown of thorns out of these morning glories come time for Christmas. But there, we pull it up. It's drooping. It's had its time. It's got good cultivars, what you'd think of as bulbs, but with the calla lily, it's cultivar like other things. I think a hosta is probably too. So we're bringing them in because I had, if I can't learn from fucking something up once, then I'm probably not going to, and things don't get much better if you can't learn from your mistakes. Sometimes you don't sue the cops because they beat you up. Sometimes you know you had it coming. So we're pulling them out and all that. And look at that. A couple more over here. And I guess, oh, let's fucking octopus, a tarantula. Go get Rojo Piernas. Would you bring him out? No, you're not bringing him out.
Oh, I'll bring the cage out. I'm not.
No. I was gonna try and get her to bring the tarantula out. So, we're a household here, you know. Sometimes it takes a pillage So we're bringing the calla lilies up. And as I did it, I started bringing in the first, I've got three total. 2 others I brought in. What you do, you take and you got holes poked in the bottom so the water drains throughout the summer. But then you can bring it back up out of the ground when it comes time to bring in the cultivars, because I have experimented. I've never been able to make them grow outside over a winter. You know, I've kept most of the cultivars, but some of them I planted in the ground and just left them out there to see what they do. They don't make it through the winter. It's a rotted core when you dig up where you planted the stick to be sure you're in the right place. We're not using global whatever, that navigation of any sort here. You just stick a fucking stick in the ground. They don't make it, but they did last year. And the old Farmer's Almanac, I just, the first one I pulled up here, I gotta go get it. Oh, I already did. Almost stepped on the damn thing. Look at that octopus. Ah, tarantula. Ah. They're coming to get you, Barbara. The old Farmer's Almanac. It says, like 3-4 days ago, I got so excited because it was there. It said for the day and the date. Like today, it said, banded woolly bear caterpillars will appear. And from my experience with this year's Farmer's Almanac, the way the world's imploding on itself, and they're gonna have to send me to fucking Krypton to just get things right again. You know, it's gonna be bizarro world, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, no wonder we all feel we're on a loop. We keep doing the same thing from day to day. But like when it said that the woodchucks were gonna hibernate, the very day I said it, I told Victoria, and she says, I saw one today. She had to text me on her way home from wherever the hell she was. And I said, yeah. That was after I told her. The days are off a few days. And so 3-4 days ago, it said, a mushroom will pop up overnight. And the very first one of these calla lilies I hacked out of the morning glories, I guess I'm gonna have to try and pick this up. It'll probably shut the whole damn thing off. Mushroom will pop up overnight. And there I look. Look at that baby mushroom. Look at that baby mushroom. That couldn't have been there yesterday. And so the day I plotted to bring up the calla lilies, a mushroom popped up overnight. Everything is connected. So then I'll just dump these out and clean off the extra soil, brush it off the cultivar. You're supposed to keep it in a cool place, damp, with rags type of things. I've done that before over the winter. But last few times I've been getting lazier all the time. I don't even bother. I just dust them off and fucking keep them dry, and they grow back and they flower every couple of years. I might be doing something wrong, but I'm always excited to see flowers. No flowers this year, but they fought really hard to get here. And then I'll plant them back in the ground in those holes again when the time comes in the spring. You get 3 months to prepare for winter. Surviving the winter. We're heading into it. See you in St. Louis, Screwy.